This is done everybody doing that. And we have a request from somewhere between 18 cents.
You said he was last seen at the Yadkin River, and he's supposed to have been at the farmer's market. He spent a lot of time in the park. You need to just question a lot of people around these places. It could stir up a lot of interest and lead to something.
What else can you tell me?
Go question these people. See what their reactions are. Just use your gut feeling. Go back a week later. Ask the same questions. See if they jive with the questions that you asked before. If they don't, then you're on to something.
Well, look, I want to learn from experience. Not only out on the street from people like you that you learn from experience, and so I want to learn as much as I can from you, and put into practice what I have learned.
But I just love to hear her sing.
Well, I see that this detective work you kind of doing on your own.
Well, what it all amounts to, I'm still drawing retirement. I got a check coming in once a month. And even though I'm not getting money for this individual case, I just feel if I get a job and I'm allowed to work so much. I'm not allowed to make but so much money, but what I'm saying is that I feel I can actually save money. So even though I'm not getting paid for this, if I can get a job, it helps me meet well, more people. Yeah, it's a good way to spend retirement.
Yeah. Maybe take a trip, see other people. Maybe you can run up on somebody that knows Jim, and maybe you can talk to him about it and see where maybe he's went to and been, maybe spend some time.
Well, you're right about that.
I'm gonna do a little song just for you. This is an instrumental I heard.
All I'm saying is, Lieutenant, the man's been missing for 5 years. I mean, 5 years. Now what I'm saying is, a lot of times, make believe. Sometimes fantasy ideas. Sometimes they're just as realistic as things that happen. Because really, how far out you go, and I'm sure you've looked over reports. You've seen some really unbelievable things.
Yeah, it could be anybody in town. It could be a passing by and a non-resident, or it could be somebody just temporarily in town, or it could be a figment of your imagination, but it's possible. There could be somebody out there.
Well, there's Sheriff Winslow over there. He does the schooling every now and then, and does directing traffic and criminal justice.
I hear he runs a good school. He wants the citizens to get involved, but he don't want vigilante justice. And I hear that he shows footage, you know, of how law enforcement should be enforced.
Yeah, he shows a picture in his school, in his classrooms every now and then about criminal justice, and people that's in his classroom kind of like to watch it, you know, kind of take a hold of what he does.
You know, back in the olden days when I first started in law, they'd sit you down in this straight chair, the room would be real dark, and they'd pull this bright light down on your face, and then they just really start popping their questions to you, and they just sweat it out of them, and scare it out of them, and it's a whole lot different nowadays than the way it was then. But really, that's the way they should do it now. I think they'd get a lot more straight answers out of people.
Well, the way that I'm going at it right now is I'm just going to work undercover as an investigator. Let everybody think that I came to visit a friend. Try to pick up loose talk. That's step one. If it don't work, then I might present myself as an investigator, and hoping it might pressure some information out of somebody.
When you're questioning these people, watch the expressions on their face. Watch the quiver in their eyes, and the jumping of their lips, and just their facial expressions all together. You can pretty well determine whether they're telling the truth or not. They get all sweaty and all irritable, and they squirm and that kind of thing. You can pretty well tell. You put the pressure on.
Well, I doubt that I get by with that, but I feel if I don't pressure people, I feel that if I listen to the loose talk, I'll get an honest answer. You know, I think it's a good thing what Sheriff Winslow is doing. I mean, what I'm saying is he's wanting to organize a sheriff's posse or sheriff's patrol, but he wants it in an organized way.
He just don't want vigilante justice.
I think that's good.
Well, at least he can go do things his own way.
I agree.
And he goes out and he arrested some people that ain't in the wrong, but still yet he finds something out that he needs to find out.
Look, buddy, all I'm telling you is some things just don't add up. What I'm saying, I just don't think you're leveling with me. I think that you know a whole lot more than what you're saying.
You know, a lot of these people lie. They've been doing it all their life and they're good at it. They actually believe what they're saying. So what you need to do is check out their character first.
That's good advice.
Well, Mr. Williams, what makes you think you can solve this case?
Well, I knew Will personally. I know his hangouts, I know his behavior. I know the type of people that he likes to hang around. And I just feel that even though law enforcement hasn't got to the bottom of it, I feel that I can.
Well, kind of seems that you've been doing a pretty good job so far. If you could just now find out where he's went, and maybe you can kind of bring him back home.
Well, it's just like this. I know his behavior. Now, if you can just tell me the hangouts, I can find him.
Well, the only hangout that I know of that he's went to is he's been up towards Tennessee, towards one of the bars up there named the Foxy Lake. But as far as him going up there all the time, I don't know. But I know he likes to go up there a pretty good bit.
Well, that's good enough for me. That's a start. You know, the information you gave me on Will Simmons last week didn't match up with the information you gave me before. Now, what are you going to give me this time?
I'll give you this.
You know, I found out that they're going to have the Christmas party down at the law enforcement school, and it's open to the public. I believe I'll go. I'll find out something.
Well, I might go with you. 4 ears is better than 2.
Sounds good to me.
Christmas time coming and no one going home. Hitting bells, ringing, going to walk in the street. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home.